Hello everyone and welcome to 10 minutes of Interculturality. My name is Alejandra and today I will talk about Muslim culture. This is a really diverse group around the world, so it's not the same to talk about Asian Muslims, African Muslims, European or even American Muslims. Each of them has their own variations on customs and traditions. To explain a little bit this culture, I will be using the DIE model. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video. To describe the Muslim culture, I decided to interview a Muslim person because I thought they would give a better, more accurate and more objective description of this culture.
Hi, I'm Marina Mokhtar. I'm 20 years old and I was born in Malaysia. I'm currently a student doing my bachelor degree in psychology. During my spare times, I like to spend time with my friends, drawing or practicing Aikido, which is a Japanese martial arts. Allah, who is Ar-Rahman, who is Al-Mannan. Well, it revolves around Islamic teaching and practices based on the Quran and Sunnah. Sunnah is the words or action of the Prophet Muhammad. However, practices differ from region and ethnic groups as well as different languages spoken. Overall, there is not one specific Muslim culture as we are multicultural. Allah, who is Ar-Rahman, who is Al-Mannan. Well, my parents are Muslim, so I was born as a Muslim. In fact, in Malaysia Constitution, it is stated in an article that defines a Malay ethnic as a person who professes the religion of Islam. So here in Malaysia, all Malays are Muslim. Allah, who is Ar-Rahman, who is Al-Mannan. Well, not really. I do believe and trust my religion, so I don't feel the need to try or practice other religion. Besides, apostasy, which is the act of living one religion, will face punishment by Allah, which is in Arabic means God. However, it is alright to expose and learn about other religion. Allah, who is Ar-Rahman, who is Al-Mannan. Well, I will answer this based on the Muslim in Malaysia because some other countries might have a different set of culture. So what they do might be something a Muslim in Malaysia wouldn't do. First of all, we don't eat or drink while standing up. So every time we want to do so, we would find a place to sit down. Secondly, contact between two opposite sex is forbidden. So for example, if a Muslim wouldn't hug or shake hands of someone from the opposite sex. We also believe that right hand is more noble and honor, so right hand is always preferred than the left hand. For example, when we eat or drink, shaking hands or even handing things to someone, we would use our right hand, and to use our left hand would consider as very rude. Also in school, after the student stands up and greet the teacher in class, the Muslim would recite a dua, which means supplication, where they put their hands up and pray to God. Allah, who is Ar-Rahman, who is Al-Mannan. To put simply, halal means something that is permissible in Islam, while haram is things that are forbidden, such as consuming alcohol. There are actually 4 subdivisions of halal that a lot of non-Muslim doesn't know. There are wajib, mustahab, mubah, and makruh. Wajib is something that is obligatory to do, such as praying 5 times a day. Mustahab is action that is recommended to do. Mubah is actions that are allowed to do, while makruh means things that are disliked. I think the reason why it existed is to benefit a person to live a much better and healthier lifestyle, as well as to succeed both in life on earth and the afterlife. So for me, I think there's always a good thing, a good reason why there are rules regarding everything.
Who is Ar-Rahman? Who is Al-Mannan?
Well, we pray 5 times a day, one before sunrise, twice during the evening, and twice at night. We also fast during Ramadan, which lasts around for about 1 month. Ramadan is the 9th month in the Islamic calendar, which is a lunar calendar that is based on the cycles of the moon. Every year there will be 2 celebrations. The first is Eid al-Fitr, which is celebrated after the end of Ramadan. During this time, we would visit families and friends, and we would buy new clothes, and the elders would give some money to the children. The second celebration is Eid al-Adha, which is celebrated to honor the willingness of Ibrahim to sacrifice his son as an act of obedience to God's command.
Who is Ar-Rahman? Who is Al-Mannan?
Well, Malaysia is very diverse, so the people I spend time with is actually a mix of Muslim and non-Muslim. Personally, I'm more close to non-Muslim because I think we often share the same views of life. However, I do enjoy spending time with Muslim because there's a sense of comfort, familiarity, and understanding that we share that is different with the non-Muslim.
Who is Ar-Rahman? Who is Al-Mannan?
Yes, I did have some memorable experiences while I was traveling abroad. The first is praying with the presence of a non-Muslim. She's a friend of mine, and she was looking at me the whole time I was praying, and I could sense the confusion and somewhat fascination she had because it was her first time seeing someone praying, and it was also the first time I prayed in front of a non-Muslim. The second will be praying with a friend of mine who is a non-Muslim in a mosque with Imam. Imam is the person who leads the prayer when a group of people are performing a prayer together. I also, at the same time, I got the chance to teach a non-Muslim how to read the Quran, which is also the first thing I ever did. So far, the people I met are very kind and nice about me being a Muslim. I didn't receive any discrimination, and people treated me the same as how they would treat a non-Muslim. Also, they're very understanding. For example, whenever I go out to eat with a non-Muslim, they would always try to find halal places for me to eat.
Based on the interview, my interpretation on this culture is that Muslim people have many conservative behaviors and that they strongly believe in God. They fear Him, they respect Him, and most of their traditions appeared in the need of keeping a good relationship with their God. As for my evaluation, I must accept I didn't really understand what this culture was or why they act the way they act when I started reading about it. But then I understood their moral values and behaviors are linked to their history and beliefs. And I think it's amazing how proud these people are about their culture and how they are able to trust their God blindly. However, I believe they are too radical in some aspects. It's impressive how they stay true to their traditions and beliefs, but I think they should adapt their punishments to a globalized world that's evolving really fast. Unfortunately, that's it for today. I hope you have learned something new about the Muslim culture. And yeah, thank you for taking the time to watch this video.
Put your flags up in the sky.